Thank you for joining us on the newsroom. Here are top stories we're following at this moment. The Katsina state government has withdrawn the case of misappropriation of 11 billion naira leveled against former Governor Ibrahim Shema. This is coming 7 years after the state government, under the leadership of Governor Aminu Masari and the EFCC, dragged Shema and 3 others to court over the alleged misappropriation of the State Association of Local Government of Nigeria funds. The anti-graft agency had thereafter filed a 24-count charge bordering on the criminal breach of trust, fraud, conspiracy and forgery, among others, against Shema, to which he pleaded not guilty. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode has been released by the Department of State Services but is to report back to its facility on Wednesday. The APC chieftain had appeared at the DSS office in Abuja to answer questions on the allegations he made about some army generals plotting with some presidential candidates to scuttle the 2023 general elections and carry out a coup against the government. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control has confirmed 216 diphtheria cases in the country as the death toll has hit 40 so far. The lead of the Diphtheria Pertussis Technical Working Group in the NCDC, Bola Lawal, revealed this at a webinar monitored on Monday titled Diphtheria Outbreak in Nigeria, a Case of Re-emergence or Improved Surveillance. The NCDC also said the suspected cases in the country are now 523 from 5 states, including Kano, Yobe, Katsina, Lagos and Osun. The UK's busiest airport has revealed that more than 5.4 million passengers have travelled through Heathrow in January, reaching levels not seen since the start of 2020. The latest figures are still below the 6 million people that passed through in January 2020, but Heathrow boss John Holland Kay said it showed that the airport was back to its best, adding that this showed the continued recovery of the air travel industry, which was grounded during the height of the pandemic. In business, President Muhammadu Buhari has again met with the governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele, at the State House in Abuja. Monday's meeting, which was held privately, marks the third in a series of recent meetings held between the duo to discuss the current currency swap situation. Since the redesign of the currency with a deadline for swapping old ones, the development has been greeted with controversy. 9 people have died in Equatorial Guinea from an outbreak of the Marburg virus, which causes a hemorrhagic fever nearly as deadly as Ebola. The 9 deaths occurred between January 27 and February 7, the minister added, with testing still to be carried out on a suspicious death in hospital on February 10. Turkish basketball player Nile Erdogan has been found dead following last week's devastating earthquake in Turkey, the sports federation in the country has announced. The 30-year-old player and her grandmother were found dead among the rubble, with the search continuing in hundreds of Turkish and northern Syrian settlements to try and find people still alive. That's it on the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for watching.